Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about 14th problem from final accounts topic. I am taking this question from Inter first year Telangana State Telugu Academy Accountancy textbook. Let us see the question first. First trading account profit and loss account now. Heading trading account comma profit and loss account of. In this problem, owner's name or firm's name is not given. Therefore, dash. For the year ended 31st of March 2019. Trial balance debit side. With opening stock, we should start. Opening stock 18,350. To opening stock. Next, purchases debit side. Because purchase is a direct expenditure. In inner column, 24,600 rupees. Returns we have to minus. Credit side of trial balance, they give returns no. See, purchase returns given. So 230 rupees we should minus. Minus returns. Remaining amount in outer column, 24,370 rupees. Next, direct expenditure means up to manufacturing expenditure we should write here. Manufacturing related expenditure we should write here. Purchases, machinery, wages. Wages we pay to labor. They work in factory. Means this is manufacturing expenditure. So, trading account debit side. To wages. Adjustment is given. Therefore, amount in inner column 3,500 rupees. Adjustment number 2. Outstanding wages 400. Outstanding means we have to pay. Therefore, we should add. Plus outstanding. Amount 400 rupees. Total in outer column. Wages, bad debt, furniture, opening stock, sales return, debtors, carriage. Carriage means transportation. Only carriage word is given. Then the meaning is direct expenditure. So from supplier's place to our factory to bring the goods, we spend this transport expenditure. After bringing the goods, we start manufacturing now. So direct expenditure, trading account debit side. To carriage, 350 rupees. Salaries, carriage on sale, rent and taxes, cash at bank, cash in hand. Everything is completed. Come to credit side. Here in trial balance, credit side. Sales. Sales come on credit side. Buy sales. Direct income. Returns are given. Therefore, sales in inner column. 62,100. Returns, debit side they give. Debit side sales returns are given 1,200 rupees. We have to subtract here. Minus returns 1,200. Remaining amount in outer column 60,900. Next, capital creditors discount reserve for bad and doubtful debt purchase returns. Come to adjustments. Only one point comes, that is closing stock. Opening stock, debit side we wrote. So closing stock, credit side we should write. Buy closing stock. Amount 17,800. So everything is completed. Finally, two side totals we should calculate. Credit total is more than debit total. Therefore, the difference is profit. Because credit side we wrote incomes, debit side expenditure. Income is more than expenditure, no? So difference is profit. Debit side total is less. Therefore, debit side we should write this answer. 31,730 rupees on debit side. For this answer, you have to write 2 gross profit. Two sides, highest total we should write 78,700. Credit side also same. With this, trading account is completed. Next, profit and loss account. So, debit side gross profit came now. That amount credit side we should bring and we should continue with profit and loss account. Before to that, take a screenshot of trading account. Profit and loss account. Credit side with the gross profit we have to start now. Now, for preparing profit and loss account rule is debit side indirect expenses, indirect losses means after manufacturing expenses and losses. Credit side indirect incomes. Direct income is sale, main income. Other incomes, commission received, rent received, etc. come under indirect incomes. See, first trial balance debit side. Purchases, machinery, wages, bad debt. So bad debt is related with the debtors. Debtors means from them we should receive money. Bad debt means money is not going to come from them, come from loss. So bad debt is given. Next, credit side. Reserve for bad and doubtful debt is given. Reserve for bad and doubtful debt is known with different names. Provision for bad and doubtful debt, provision for bad debt, reserve for bad debt, and number of names. Means what? From debtors, money may come, may not come. Means expected loss. In adjustment, fourth bit. Provide reserve for bad and doubtful debts on sundry debtors 5%. So, in trial balance, debit side bad debts are given, credit side provision for bad debt is given, in adjustment again provision for bad debt is given. Then how to show that? See, first bad debt, it is a loss, no? So, profit and loss account is a nominal account. Nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Therefore, bad debt loss, debit side we should show. Two bad debts. Amount 450 rupees. Next, reserve for bad and doubtful debt. We said we should show. In trial balance, one RBD is there. In adjustments also, again RBD is there. When RBD is given for 2 times like this, then in profit and loss account, trial balance amount we should not show, adjustment amount we should not show. Difference we should show. So first we will see the difference. Trial balance, reserve for bad and doubtful debt amount is directly given 800 rupees. Adjustment amount, reserve for bad and doubtful debt, amount is not given, percentage is given, 5%. On debtors we have to calculate. Trial balance debit side, debtor value 10,400 rupees. On that percentage 5. See, directly on debtors I am calculating 5%. I am not deducting this bad debt from debtors because bad debt is given in the trial balance. Means already this amount is adjusted from debtors amount. After deducting 450, remaining debtor value is 10,400. So while calculating reserve for bad and doubtful debt, again we need not to deduct bad debts. 520 rupees. Difference 280 rupees. See, trial balance amount is more than adjustment amount. In that case, the difference amount credit side we should write. If adjustment amount is more than trial balance amount, then the difference debit side we should write. Why like that? Because 800 is what last year provision for bad debt amount. So last year we thought that from debtors 800 may not come. So from last year profit 800 we kept aside to meet this bad debt loss. This year ending we came to know that we need not to provide 800 for provision for bad debt. 520 is enough. Means last year how much extra we have provided? 280. Not necessary. Therefore this year to current year profit we will add this 280. So profit will increase when you add like that. Means it should be this 280 should be shown as an income, then only profit increases. That is why credit side we should show this 280 rupees. By reserve for bad and doubtful debts. How this 280 can show clearly? See, trial balance amount 800 rupees minus on debtors 10,400, 5% is 520 adjustment amount. Then the difference is 280 rupees. Come to trial balance debit side. Furniture, opening stock, sales, return, debtors, carriage, salaries. We pay salaries to employees. They work in office, no? Means indirect expenditure. Debit side. 2 salaries. Amount 9,650. No adjustment. That is why directly I wrote. Carriage on sale. Carriage, trading account debit side. Direct expenditure. Carriage on sale means we have transported from our showroom to customer. Because while selling the goods to customers, we are spending this transport. Means after manufacturing, while delivering to customer house at free of cost, we are incurring that expenditure. We are giving free home delivery facility to customer. So after manufacturing expenditure, therefore indirect expenditure, profit and loss account debit side. To carriage on sales, 540 rupees. Rent and taxes, indirect expenditure. When nothing is given, meaning is office rent. So administrative expenditure, here only to rent and taxes. Adjustment is given, therefore in inner column 2680. Adjustment number 3. Prepaid rent and taxes 380. Prepaid means what? Next year amount now only we paid. So next year expenditure we show in next year. We are preparing profit and loss account to know current year profit or loss. No? Therefore current year expenses, current year incomes only we should show here, not next year amounts. If next year amount is included in this, we have to subtract that. Therefore minus prepaid 380 rupees. Net amount in outer column 2300. Cash at bank, cash in hand, not here. Trial balance, credit side. Sales, capital, creditors, discount. Credit side discount is given, means discount received, profit. Here, by discount. You need not to write discount received word. Discount is enough. 690 rupees. Reserve for bad and doubtful debt completed. Purchase returns completed. So trial balance is completed. Come to adjustments. Closing stock value not here. Outstanding wages over. Prepaid rent and taxes completed. Provide reserve for bad and doubtful debt on Sunday debt are 5% completed. Depreciation on furniture. Furniture is a fixed asset. When we continuously use this asset value decreases. That is expenditure to us. P&L account debit side we should show that. That decreased amount is known as depreciation. Depreciation on furniture. We have to show the calculation here. Furniture value 20,000 rupees. On that, rate of depreciation 10%. 2,000 rupees in outer column. Next. Reserve for discount on creditors. Previously, discount on debtors concept I explained. Now, discount on creditors. See, creditor means who? We are liable to them. Suppose our suppliers. So, our firm purchased goods from them on credit. So, we have to pay to them. No? Suppose we have taken 3 months time. And before the due date only, we paid that money. Say after 2 months, we paid this amount. So to encourage us, creditor may give discount to us for this early payment. So to the firm, this is a gain. Discount received from creditors is a gain. Credit side, we should write that. But here, he is not giving about discount on creditors. He is giving reserve for discount on creditors. Reserve means nothing but provision. So why we have to provide a provision for this? Let us see this concept. Our current year is last date 31st March 2019. Then starting date will be 1st April 2018. Assume that we purchased goods from creditors on 1st February 2019 and we are taken 3 months time. Then due date will be 1st February to 1st March 1 month, 1st April 2 months, 1st May 3 months, 1st May 2019. Nothing but 30 April 2019. So February month, March month, April month, 30 April. In other words, 1st May, both are same only. No? Say purchase amount is 50,000 rupees. Instead of paying that on 1st May, our firm paid this amount 1 month before. On 1st April only, we paid this 50,000 rupees to supplier. In that case, to encourage us, in this 50,000, supplier may allow some discount to us. Assume he is giving 1,000 rupees discount. Then how much finally we paid? 49,000 rupees. For us, that 1000 is gain. Good. But the problem here is we purchase these goods in 18-19 year. So expenditure we are showing in 18-19 year. But when that discount is coming next year, 19-20 year. So what matching concept says? 1 year expenditure and income in that year only we should show. Showing expenditure in 1 year and related to that if any income is going to come, showing that income in another year is not correct. So instead of showing this discount 1000 rupees in 19-20 year, we want to show that 1000 rupees also in 18-19 only. But when that discount is going to come? In 19-20 next year. So even though income is not coming, we want to show that income in current year. In that case, in the form of reserve, we have to show that. That is reserve on creditors concept. We said we should show credit side no? By reserve for discount on creditors. On creditors, we should calculate this. Creditor value 3900 into 5% is the reserve, no? 5 by 100, 195 rupees. So this reserve for bad and doubtful debt amount 280 also, I forgot to write in outer column. I am writing now 280 rupees. Finally, find out the totals of two sides. Credit side total is more than debit side total, no? So the difference amount, debit side total is less. Therefore, debit side we should show 17,955. Credit side we wrote income, debit side expenditure. Income is more than expenditure. Therefore, difference is profit. So here, for the answer, we have to write net profit. Now two sides, write down the highest total. Credit total is highest, no? 32,895, two sides. Credit side also same. So close the table. With this, profit and loss account is completed. Take a screenshot of this. Now balance sheet. Heading balance sheet of dash, because owner name or firm name are not given, dash as on 31st March 2019. Liabilities amount, assets amount. First, trial balance debit side, means here asset side. Purchases, not here. Machinery, asset no, amount in outer column. Depreciation is not given, therefore directly amount in outer column. Wages, bad debt. Furniture, asset, depreciation is given, therefore furniture amount in inner column 20,000 rupees minus depreciation. In profit and loss account we have calculated, no? On furniture 10% is a depreciation, 2,000 rupees. Remaining amount in outer column 18,000. Opening stock, sales return, debtors, asset 10,400. In inner column, because adjustment is there, bad debt is given in the trial balance, no? So that is not an adjustment, that we should not deduct. In adjustment, fourth bit, provide reserve for bad and doubtful debt on Sunday debt are 5%. We have calculated this amount in profit and loss account. How much amount came? 520 rupees. So that amount, adjustment amount, we should subtract here. So in profit and loss account, difference amount we should write. So the difference between trial balance reserve for bad debt and adjustment reserve for bad debt. But in balance sheet, adjustment reserve for bad debt we should subtract from debtors minus reserve for bad and doubtful debt 520 rupees. Net amount in outer column 9,880. Come to trial balance debit side. After debtors, carriage, salaries, carriage on sales, rent and taxes, cash at bank, cash in hand. Both are assets, no? Cash at bank 8,000, cash in hand 1,400. So trial balance debit side completed. Come to credit side, means here liability side. Sales, capital. Capital is a liability, but at the end we will show that. Creditors, liability. In inner column, because adjustment is given, no? 3,900 rupees. Adjustment is sixth bit. Reserve for discount on creditors 5%. We are calculated in profit and loss account, no? 195 rupees came. that amount we should subtract here, minus reserve for discount on creditors. Net amount in outer column 3705. Creditors over discount, reserve for bad and doubtful debt, purchase returns. Trial balance amounts completed. Come to adjustments. Closing stock value. Closing stock is an asset. At the end we will show that outstanding wages we have to pay. So adjustment amount 2 times we should write now. One time where we wrote this outstanding wages, trading account, debit side to wages we have added. Second time here liability side, outstanding wages 400 rupees. Prepaid rent and taxes 380. So next year money now only we paid. One time in profit and loss account from rent and taxes we have subtracted. Second time this is an asset because without receiving the benefit we paid money to other party. In future from that party benefit should come. Therefore it is an asset. 380 rupees. Next, adjustment number 4. Provide reserve for bad and doubtful debt on Sunday debtor completed. 5. Depreciation on furniture completed. 6. Reserve for discount on creditor also completed. Final asset side, closing stock 17,800. Liability side, capital adjustment. Capital in inner column 35,000 rupees. To this, in profit and loss account net profit came now, that amount we should add. Plus net profit 17,955 rupees. Total in outer column 52,955. So everything is completed. Finally we have to find out the totals of 2 sides. So 2 sides total 57,060 rupees. So this is all about 14th problem from final accounts topic. Take a screenshot of this. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.